Working out the glutes is an important thing for both women and men. In this video, you will learn how to pump up powerful gluteal muscles. So watch the video till the end. It'll be interesting. Let's go. So to achieve a good result, combine compound and isolating exercises. Different muscle groups require different types of action. The gluteus maximus responds better to complex exercises for pumping up legs and hips, such as squats, lunges, and thrusts of various types. The gluteus medius can be pumped by various abductions and swing movements. Pay attention and remember how you feel during the exercise so that you can change your workout later. Let's look at exercises that'll help you achieve the desired result. Barbell back squat. It's well known that the barbell back squat develops the gluteal muscles, and not only them but also the legs, back, and even the abs. To make regular squats even more effective, try the wide stance barbell back squat, also known as the sumo squats. Due to the wide stance of the legs, you will load the gluteal muscles and abductors of the thigh more. It has been scientifically proven that the gluteal muscles work more effectively when your feet are turned outward. If you find it difficult to perform the wide stance squats with free weights, you can try the Smith machine sumo squats. But don't forget that it involves much less back muscles and the limited movement of the bar is very demanding on the correct exercise technique. Sumo squats can replace regular squats. They can be done in the traditional pattern on leg day. Hip thrusts with free weight. They can be done in two ways. In the first, you lean on the bench with your back. Place a barbell or dumbbell on your thighs. Due to the glutes and hips, you need to raise the pelvis up so that it forms one line with the back. Hold this position for 2 to 3 seconds, then lower yourself down. The second option is the classic glute bridge. The weight is also on the hips, but you're lying on the mat. The legs are bent at the knees and the feet are turned outward. With a powerful movement, you need to raise the pelvis as high as possible. At the top point, pause for a couple of seconds and lower yourself to the starting position. These exercises perfectly develop both the gluteal muscles and the back of the thigh. Deadlift. An exercise that develops more than 80% of all muscles. Doing deadlifts on straight legs or in a classic style, we certainly develop glutes. To further emphasize the buttocks, it's worth trying the sumo deadlift. For the most effective and least traumatic performing of this exercise, we try to take a position so that your pelvis is as close to the bar as possible. Your shoulders hang over the bar, but your back is straight. In this case, you will be able to move a part of the load from the back to the legs, and the back will participate only in the upper phase of the exercise, remaining in static tension almost all the time. Lunges. One of the most effective exercises tested by women around the world. It can also be slightly modified to put more emphasis on the buttocks. While lunging, tilt your body slightly forward. This will transfer some of the load from your back to your buttocks. Hip belt squats. This exercise will develop leg strength if you can't squat with a barbell or if your back is too weak for a deadlift. Take a weight to your belt. Place your feet on step platforms so that the bumper plate doesn't touch the floor when lowering. Go down to an angle of 90 degrees and rise up again. While the back should lean forward minimally and the downward movement should occur by pulling the pelvis back and bending the legs at the knee and hip joints. Ignoring the back and glute workouts, and in particular the upper part of it, is one of the most common mistakes. Fascia, a paper-like substance that surrounds muscle tissue, can restrict or stimulate muscle growth. According to the fascia theory, the hips and buttocks are connected to the upper back. Training these areas together stretches the fascia and stimulates muscle growth. Do you want to pump up the glutes? Then train the latissimus. I recommend combining these groups within one workout.